We're live. We're good. We're good, good, good. No, I agree. It's hard to get everyone's taste in music. But personally, I like a bunch of it, everything. Like I like a bit of everything. And for me right now, it's kind of Drake. I'm in the Drake stage of my life. So yeah. All right, so we got Twitch online, YouTube online, Kick online, and TikTok. How do we do, people? People of the TikTok community, what's going on? What's poppin'? All right, we've got let's start the stream now. Honestly, there's not much going on today. We've had some nice moves. Okay, so let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this, let's get rid of this. And let's get straight into the chart. So I've been talking to Luna, I don't know if you guys remember him, but I did say price is gonna come down to this area and fill this gap, and price is gonna go up from here. So it went up all the way through and through. And yeah, so Solana is going to be pushing up. Seems like it because also Bitcoin is also heading up. It's respected this level very cleanly as I've marked it today on the Telegram. For those of you who are in the Telegram, you'll see very clearly that price is respected on these levels. Like it's a very clean respect, and it rejected off of this high over here, but it's expected to go higher. What's up, AS? How you doing? Bro doesn't even know how to spell gold. His name is Golg. Golg Sniper. Imagine that. Well, I'm good. Chillin'. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, Bitcoin is bullish. So the structure of Bitcoin is bullish. And so is gold. And I absolutely love how literally price went today. And it completely respected this level to the sniper and like literally sniper entry with a sniper exit. Unfortunately, I did not catch this full move because of unforeseeable circumstances. But this is literally precisely my entry over here, right there. And I've got this entry with a very nice clean entry, and it, as you can see on a 1 minute time frame, it doesn't get better than this. Like it's a perfect sniper hit. See that over there? Hey Ibad, how you doing? Let me see something.
We're not even going to investigate
I've got the podcast going on.
it.
Tucker Carlson in the house. All right, let me get rid of this. Okay. Take a guess where I'm from. Take a wild guess. I don't understand how AirPods work, honestly. There we go. All right, so let's see what happened at 9:30. Now, the reason why I took this trade is because of the levels that I've marked, right? 9:30 came through here. All right, price moved, came down over here, and once I saw this rejection, ideally I saw it on the 15-minute time frame. It wasn't on a 1-minute time frame. I saw this rejection from there. I immediately said, you know what? This is an entry position right here. This is precisely an entry position. And as a result, I've taken it with full confidence. Trying to move the arrow. But yeah, this is basically what I've done. I've seen the price came down. Whatever happened here was none of my business. I saw price came down into this liquidity zone. And once it came down to this liquidity zone, is precisely where I entered. And as you can see, it went straight to my TP, and I pre-marked this on the charts. I pre-marked this on the Telegram. Anyone who's in the Telegram will see that this is literally Telegram or Discord. You will see that this is literally the perfect setup that's happened, and it smashed the TP. Literally perfect sniper. Literally right on the level, perfect TP hits. And then it rejected off over there, came back down, and then it's trying to retrace higher. No surprise over there because price is bullish, and I know a lot of people think that it's bearish, but it's not because we've talked about the structure over here. What do we see with the structure over here? You can clearly see that this lower high was taken out and it's broken higher and it's left an imbalance which has been filled. Price came down perfectly at the level which it broke through and it's gone higher from here. So now it's just a slingshot effect. I don't think that when the market opens up in 30 minutes, I don't even think it will go below this candle. I think whatever liquidity comes, it might sweep liquidity in this area, but it's going to definitely go higher from here. It's not going to do anything else. I'm very, 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 very certain. I'm like a 95% certain it's higher from here. So use proper risk management, guys. All right, so now let's see what's going on with the Dow Jones. Dow Jones all-time high. No, we're getting there though. All-time high is right here. All right. We're just getting to all-time highs. I remember in this trade, I actually entered a trade over here. Yep, right over there. I scalped a little bit over here, a very tiny bit. I only entered a 10 lot size over here. So price took out this high over here, pre-New York session. And because it took out this high over here, price came down. All the technical charts people are going to call it the cup handle. Even though I don't call it that. Price came down, it created the cup, and then it just went higher from there. You've got AS has a meeting with Trump. Thanks for the follow, guys. You're just looking at some lines. Bro, these lines are better than lines of cocaine, bro. These lines are the best lines you'll ever see in your life. It's the straightest lines you'll ever see. Wait, Firas, are you not a trader? Because usually my algorithm only brings people who are into trading, and you don't. If you're just calling it lines, then you're not a trader. Or again, I'm gonna ask you a question, Firas. I'm gonna ask you a straight question, straight up. Okay, what are you doing in your life right now? Like, what is your everyday routine? What do? You wake up? Do you go to college? You go to school? You go to work? You chill at home, play games? Like, what's your routine? Such a beautiful move. Look at that. Okay, remember when I told you I shorted NQ and S&P? We had equal highs, failing to push above, then sweep up the high. We're gonna look at that now. You gotta give me an idea. You gotta be careful, bro. You sold in a bullish market. And I've been saying it's bullish for quite some time. Because look, if you go on a higher time frame, you're gonna see price literally it's in an uptrend. Okay, came back down. Relative equal lows, right? Relative equal lows, and it's continuing higher. So it's literally on its way to go over here. It's literally on its way. Straight to the gym and then college and then work. I own a company. Okay. So you're a busy man. What's the company that you own? Buy or sell? Pay me. Pay me and I'll tell you when to buy or sell. Pay me for signals, bro. $5,000 a month. And I'll give you signals. Not like it's not like I don't give signals for free in my Telegram. All right, so looking at it, 15-minute time frame. What did I write? I saw messages. Yeah, I remember this. What is my lecture? Bro, I teach people how to trade. I don't give signals. And if you ask buy or sell to a complete stranger in an internet, then my friend, you're not a trader. I don't know for us. Ask yourself, bro. I made $2,000 today. It's not much compared to big time traders. It's not much. It's nothing at all. But 2,000, it's a living, bro. It's a living. It's good. It's a good day for me. On average, I make 1,000 a day, 1,000, 2,000. Is it halal? I mean, yeah. Your bank trades whatever money you have, and you put it in the bank. Your bank trades from that money. So yes, it's halal. You're not gambling. Gambling is haram. This is my biggest day ever. Shit, man. How much did you make, AS? Have you seen yourself how handsome you are? Why you gotta make me blush, Maria? You're up late tonight. Not as beautiful as you. Look in the mirror. Bro, I longed last night on NQ from your ideas. Today I'm on 2.8k. MashaAllah. Actually, bro, I actually made you 2.8k today. That's crazy. Look, I explained the structure pretty straightforward, right? Told you guys the market structure is bullish. No, this is Nasdaq, bro. Let me increase the watermark color. Yeah, there we go. So, like I mentioned yesterday and the day before, the market structure for Nasdaq is bullish, as you can see, right? This is where peace deals has been negotiated and stuff, but it hasn't changed anything because the market, yes, it's undecided, but the structure is still bullish, so it can't consolidate in an uptrend. It's going to kind of consolidate, but it's going to consolidate while pushing up. So, um, so yeah, long story short, market structure is bullish, came down over here. People don't really see it, but it's very, very evident that this is a liquidity area, and this liquidity has been filled multiple times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, the big sweep, 7 times, 8 times, and then price, it just completely failed to go lower. And then over there, it just went higher, and then it created displacement, which gets filled over here. It creates displacement again, which gets filled over here, and price just keeps going higher. So I'm definitely anticipating price action tomorrow to go higher. However, it is Friday, and you guys know how much I hate trading on Fridays, so keep that in mind. Um, yeah, market structure is good. Let's see what happened in New York session. 1 minute time frame. 9:30. I did not take any Nasdaq trades today, but there was a very clean relative equal lows here that I missed. Right, price went up higher. There was displacement over here. It gets filled, but then it failed to deliver higher, and this is what it usually does in the beginning. And then come 10:30, which is like one of my favorites, more favorite than 9:30. 10:30 a.m. is when price starts giving you opportunities, and you start seeing what really is happening. And it crashed. Okay, it took out the slow, so whoever shorted the market over here lost some money. And then it came back down, and this is expected. Like there's no escaping this. If you shorted the market here, it happens. You would have lost, and then price came back up here, and then it wasn't. It's not really clean price action today. It only became clean from here. This is pretty late. So here people would have definitely lost. I mean, if I traded Nasdaq today, I would have lost today as well. But I already had big fat positions on gold today. And yeah, price came, did relative equal lows, and then it just took off from there. But quite frankly, guys, it's not an easy day to trade today. It's actually kind of messy on Nasdaq. All right, let me look at the comments. I'll try soon, inshallah. Firas, honestly, bro, like the reason why I asked you about your personal life is because if you weren't busy, I was gonna tell you, why don't you just join the live stream every single day and learn how to trade? Just, take some time, spend some time on the charts and just learn how to trade because it's free knowledge and I sit and explain things wholeheartedly, so might as well be a part of it. Yeah, went and I saw what you were talking about. It made 100% sense. That's good. Thank you for everybody that's following right now. Appreciate ya. I'm done for the year, bro. Mashallah. Inferiority complex. Okay. Um, sure. Speak Arabic. العربي بتاعي مش حلو يا حبيبي. والله العظيم العربي بتاعي مكسور قوي. So I'm better at English. It's my first language. So that's why I'm speaking English. All right. So, those of you who are just tuning in, I'm a trader of the last 5 years. I've been profitable for the last year, and for the last 4 years before being profitable, I was only losing, 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 losing. The reason why it took me so long is because I've joined signal groups, I've joined mentorship groups, I've paid for signals. I've had 10 indicators on my charts. I traded based off of indicators. Um, I was always jumping from one strategy to the next. So it was a really stupid time. I've spent 4 years being stupid. So um, this is why I'm teaching, because I realized that when I got to a point of profitability, I don't want my people specifically, for those of you who actually trust me to be here, to show up every single day, I don't want my people to suffer and struggle the way I did, because trading is actually way easier than people anticipate. It's actually very easy. The hard part is the mental aspect. So um, that's it. Like I want you guys to learn. So if you want to learn, join the Telegram trading group. The group link tree is in the bio. You could literally just join it right now. The link tree is right there in the bio. Join the Telegram and ask for a free ebook. And that's it. Talk gold, please, and your trades today. I already did Jilly, but I'll come back to gold. So I'll get back to it. Just give me a second, if you don't mind. FHD, now you're good. Appreciate it, bro. Like even when you're writing in Arabic, I'm literally clicking C translation. So yeah, I'm literally reading what you're saying with the automatic translates. Can I buy a course, bro? No, you don't. I don't sell courses. I teach for free, bro. You can literally join the course for free. Um, Rokeen trades, yeah, 4 years, bro. It took me a long time, and I won't say I'm an idiot, but I was pretty emotional. I spent a lot of my time trading out of emotions, completely. Completely trading emotionally. I had no plan. I was strategy hopping. I had no direction. I had no mentor. I had no trading friends. Literally did everything by myself. How do I feel about ZEC USD? I don't know what that is. How, bro? Just join the trading community. The link tree is in the bio. So join the Telegram and the Discord. The Telegram, I post these levels every single day. I post the results. I post my trades, so you can verify my profitability over there. And also, I explain things easily. And lastly, the mentorship is completely free, but you're obviously gonna do one thing for me, which is register under my link using the broker I'm affiliated with. That way I know that you're committed. That way, so when I sit and teach you and give you all the strategies, it's worth my time and your time. I don't like people who join for the sake of it, like freeloaders and stuff. So freeloaders to me are like really lazy people, especially people who say buy or sell. I don't like these kind of people. Big Zone and Rukin, you're both asking the same question. So I have a bunch of strategies, but I like to focus on two strategies. One, I do the ICT strategy on the stock market, so indices. The ICT strategy, obviously, if you guys know about it, it is literally market structure shifts, imbalances, the highs being taken, etc. It's very straightforward stuff. It's not complicated. Um, And then the second thing that I trade, which is my own style, is liquidity. And the liquidity is coming off of gold and Bitcoin. So those are my main two things. But I haven't traded gold. Today I traded gold, and today was my first gold trade in about, I think, 10 days, like in a week or so. Because of everything that's happening in the Middle East, I really don't feel comfortable trading gold. The market was sideways, so I was literally just waiting for it. But then the good news is the sideways market kind of ended, and now we have a bullish market. And this is the trades that I've taken today. Um, Price came down to my algorithmic liquidity level from this level up to this level. And I've charted this perfectly before market open. So you can literally verify it on the charts in the Telegram. And yeah, I found that price came down over here, found some rejections. And as soon as I found those rejections, I took the trade immediately, no second guessing. Price came up perfectly and it smashed my TP like literally to the T. Smashed it perfectly. Where did I learn from? I didn't learn from anywhere. I did learn from YouTube. I spent 4 years of my life studying YouTube, and then the last year where I became profitable. Well, 3 years of unprofitability, fourth year of fifth year is where I became profitable. So for me, the fourth year, I'm just reading the chat. For me, the fourth year is when I started removing all the indicators. When I stopped following all these people, all these influencers, stopped watching YouTube videos, and I just traded things with levels, classic support and resistance levels, which essentially is what trading is, right? What do you think about order flow? I think order flow is very good if you are an order flow trader. But again, I'm a volume trader, so I don't like to look at order flow very much. Even though it is a volume indicator, but I'm not an indicator person. The only indicator I would use is this one, which literally shows me London sessions, London high and low, Asian session, Asian high and low, New York session, New York's high and low. Only because I don't want to sit and try to find out what time and where it is and stuff because of daylight savings, how price keeps changing by an hour. Also, the time on my watch is UAE time because I'm in the UAE, and TradingView, my charts timing is Eastern Standard Time. So all this time mix up, it confuses me, so I like to just do it from this indicator that automatically shows me the highs and lows of Asian, London, New York, and what time it opens. So that's literally what I love about this only indicator. The rest are not really that important. I mean, um, like I don't use any of these things. I do have order flow as well, but I don't use any of these things. Volume profile, I use it from time to time. Volume profile is really good. You guys know volume profile, this one. I do like volume profile. It gives you some nice entries. But I don't particularly use it. It's just I can read volume just by looking at candlestick patterns. Welcome, Pure Heart, bro, habibi. How you doing? I want to turn off this. Manage this video on TikTok. I have this issue with TikTok where it just like automatically posts shorts on my story on my page. I want to turn that feature off. It's so annoying. Very annoying. All right. It happened naturally. All right. Reading the comments. So yeah, I answered your question. What strategy do I use? Where did I learn from? I learned it basically. I told you, so 3 years from YouTube and stuff. Fourth year is when I just started really paying attention to the charts. Every single day, I learned something new. So every single day, every single fucking day, I just sit on the charts, learn something new. What else? I do SMC. No, I don't do. Order flow is a validation confirmation, not a standalone strategy. Yeah, I agree. But a lot of people I know on the internet, they literally trade off of order flow. Like they literally see like a big bubble and then they just enter a buy or sell. I think SMC is good. It's a popular style of trading, but I don't trade SMC. What about sessional trading, like at the start of the session and seeing the volume? I mean, that's basically what everybody does, real facts. Everybody, like professional traders, they don't trade based like randomly. Um, they don't just enter the market and they just trade immediately. What they do is they wait for a session. They wait for a London session to open and they look at what price does. They wait for a New York session to open and then they look at what price does. So, you know, that's basically how it works. Mm. What about seasonal trading volume? Support and resistance. Emmanuel 24, I do believe support and resistance is the best strategy because at the end of the day, price goes from one level to the next level. That's it. That's literally how you trade. Price literally goes from one level to the next. There's nothing besides that. You can have the SMC, the ABC, the XYZ strategy. All strategies all comes down to support and resistance. Even volume profile, the value area high and low, and POC. It is still a support and resistance. Price literally bounces off from one level to the next. So, um, is ICT the best way to approach trading? ICT strategy is something that no, I wouldn't say he invented, but he talks about something the market's already been doing for a very long time. So when you find displacement or imbalances, whatever, that's basically institutional footprint. But ICT, I would say, is the GOAT. He's the one who it's a very good place to start your trading. Because once you start understanding ICT, you start understanding the markets. And once you start understanding the markets, then you start finding your edge. And it only comes to you if you stare at the charts long enough for you to understand the process of where it's going, etc., etc. What time do you use as a time frame for the confirmation and entry? I chart my charts on a higher time frame, as you know, and then I come down to 30 minutes, well, 1 hour, and then 30 minutes, and then 15 minutes. And for stock market, I trade 1 minute time frame. For gold I trade 15-minute time frame. And for Bitcoin, I trade the 4 hour time frame. What do I think of SMC? I already told you. I think it's a great way of trading, but it's just not my style of trading. What do I think about the S&P 500? Oh, damn, bro. Thank you for sharing the live. Abdullah5232. Appreciate it. Do I have a Telegram channel? Yes, I do. The link tree is in the bio. I don't know if you joined it. Let's see. Yeah, the link tree is in the bio. Just come through. Telegram is where I share the results. That's where I add these levels every single day. I'm gonna get through all these comments and come back to the chart. Is the market closed right now? Yes, it is. I feel like trading can only be learned through mentorship and practice. In fact, more practice. Look, you need a mentor to tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and you need a mentor to tell you how he made all his mistakes and how you should avoid making those mistakes. That's it. But you don't need a mentor to get better. Um, you don't need a mentor to get better. You only get better by showing up every day on the charts. All right. What about candle patterns? Candlestick patterns, super, super, super important. Candle chart patterns, like chart patterns, irrelevant. Is there a reason why see S&P price action a lot cleaner than NQ? S&P 5 price action is much cleaner. It's the easiest. NQ has liquidity. S&P does not have liquidity, but S&P is a much, much, much safer. What kind of question is that? I want to learn ICT. Then just go on his 2022 mentorship, bro. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate it. Higher time frame for direction, lower time frame for execution. Neura, Bitcoin, AI. I agree. You're spot on that. What about candle patterns? Yeah, I told you about it. Candle pattern is very important. Buy or sell. Not answering you. Hi, brother Anwar Abdullah. How you doing, Habibi? Thank you for the follow, Mariam and Sherlock. Um, L price action today. It was a W for me for gold, but then Nasdaq it was an L. Are you profitable? No, bro. I'm a brokey. Habibi, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. I can see you're sharing the live multiple times. Thank you. Appreciate it. Guys, join the trading group. Okay, use the link in my bio. Join the Telegram group. And if you have trading questions, ask it over there. And also ask for an ebook. You'll be getting an ebook from me completely for free. And if you want to join the mentorship, you are more than welcome to join the mentorship. So feel free to come through and to learn how to trade. How much is an ideal startup capital, bro? I'd say $1,000, but if you're not looking to make money, if you want to learn, then just 100 to 200, not less. Because with 200, then you're going to be making $10, $20 a day, which, nobody wants to make. People want to make more than that. But at least $10, $20 a day is what's like, if you can make $10, $20 a day on a small account, you can do even more on a bigger account. Do you think the huge amount of fancy indicators will make noise, bro? Indicators are literally the worst thing you can do to yourself. I mean, think about it. If you look at the charts right now, all right? Imagine if I put this indicator, okay? Automatic Fibonacci. It's just an example. Then I also added smart money concepts. And then I also added order flow, all right? And then I also added volume. And then I also added this and all of these things. Now my chart looks like this. You guys see this? Now my chart looks like this, and I cannot see the candlesticks. Literally, my chart looks like rainbow sticks. And when you have all of this, you literally cannot see what happens because the indicators react after the fact. Once a candle closes, then the indicator changes. It doesn't, you get what I'm saying? So for me, no indicators whatsoever. This is the best way to trade. Clean prices, clean charts. It's the only way. Any other way, it's just really, really, really like it's not good for you. It's really not good for you. How do you find daily bias? Easy method, bro, on the higher time frame. Join the mentorship and I'll explain it in detail. What are your prediction with the market right now? For gold and Bitcoin, we're bullish. For Nasdaq, we are bullish. We're pretty much bullish on gold, Nasdaq, Bitcoin, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Japanese yen. Everything right now is bullish. Oil is bearish. Oil is currently bearish, but this is a temporary thing. I don't think it's permanent. I really don't think it's permanent. But yeah. Even candles are indicators. Do you know that, bro? Candles are not indicators. Candles are price action. I used to buy and sell according to MACD and RSI. Bro, yeah, me too. I used to do that on my second year. I just passed my 100K funded account, but I've got another 10K account. Any idea on how to copy trade? I'm not sure, bro. Some people they allow it, some people they don't. So it really just depends on the broker or exchange that you're using. And also congratulations on passing your funded account. That's really good. Don't blow it by over risking, but don't be greedy. Remove candles and use line chart. No, bro, I don't use line charts. How did you learn from ICT? The videos are too many. Bro, I had the time and I sat and watched most of them. I literally sat down and I watched all of them. You can't be lazy with trading. You simply cannot be. With trading, you actually have to be on it every single day. There's no other way. You literally have to show up every single day. It's the only way. It is the only way. There's no other way. I've got to sell at 4539. Is it worth holding or no, bro? I don't give signals, but I'll take a look. 4539. Oh boy, bro. Well, I mean, anything could happen with market opening. Anything could happen when market open, but I don't know why you sold. If you sold because of this, you should have just. Yeah, I'm guessing you sold because of this relative high. But when you see this candle, bro, pushing through like this with displacement, you should have immediately closed. Glad you're alive. I like your content, bro. Thank you. I'm live every single day. Just join the trading community, guys. The link tree is in the bio. Join the trading community. When you're in the trading community, you literally get a free ebook. Literally join and say hello. I'd like to have the free ebook. And also, you'll be able to get a mentorship for free. And if you want to be into the mentorship, you just got to register under my link. And if you fund your account using the registration link, you're going to be getting double of your deposit. So whatever you're funding your account, you get X2. Literally, whatever. But you can't withdraw it. You can only trade with it like liquidity. Are you in the Tradify Cup? No, I'm not. I sold the tip of the gold bullish move with 5 positions, 0.5, got 600. I didn't know that, bro. I just blew my 25k Lucid eval account. That sucks, bro. But you know, Pranay, what you should do? You shouldn't go less than 50k. 50k account is the bare minimum. You shouldn't go less than that. You cannot go less than that. I guess it's sell from here, right? You can't tell, guys. Nobody knows where price is going. The market structure is bullish, so you shouldn't be selling. You should only be buying. I can't open the link in the bio. I don't know what is the problem. Mariam, just send me a DM and I'll take care of it. Send me a DM right now and I'll send you the link tree. All right, market's opening up right now. Gold's gonna open up in 5 minutes. As you guys know, it always opens up 5 minutes after market opens. Price gapped up on the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq and the S&P. All right, Asian session is gonna be wild on this one. Gold really, I mean, oil really dropped by quite a bit. Shocker. All right. I have a buy deal at 4542. Hope with the open, you get a huge push. Bro, if you trade with Hope, thank you for the follow. If you're trading with Hope, bro, you will never be profitable. You cannot hope. You gotta be certain, my guy. You have to be certain. All right. Yeah, so you can't hope, guys. You literally cannot hope. Trading is there's no hope. If you're trading with hope, um, you're really gonna learn the hard way. On a higher time frame, are you talking about gold or Bitcoin? All right, let's bro, where's the double top? Yeah, you are learning. Bro, there is no double top. Market is bullish. Look, let me show you. Price is bearish. Okay, market structure shift. Price came down this is the market structure shift over here. With displacement, price went up, all right? And then it came back down, respected this level over here, and it pushed higher. When it pushed higher, it left behind the displacement over here. Price filled it, but then it failed to go higher. So it came back down, swept even more liquidity, and then it created another market structure shift with displacement, which just got filled. So now what we're going to be seeing is price going up from here. You see that? I don't know if you can see it on TikTok, but you can see it clearly on YouTube because I'm also live on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. So the username is literally the same. I have the same name throughout all platforms. If you want to see full screen, you can go on TikTok and click on the full screen button, which is like on the right over here. Or you could just head over to YouTube and you'll be able to see it over there. Guys, join the Linktree bio, join the Telegram group. Join the Telegram group over there. Take advantage of all the levels that I post every single day. Every single day, I post levels, algorithmic liquidity levels. Take advantage of it. Don't miss out. I literally posted this level today. All right. These two levels, I posted it today. Market opened and it came here. Literally asked the chat. Price came up over here, smash TP, and you could literally verify it with the timestamps on Telegram. I don't make shit up. I literally prove it all day long. Trump can gap the market $100 in one tweet. Please don't use hope at these hard times. I agree. Bro, on the higher time frame, no, I don't see the double top, habibi. What are your predictions with gold? I don't predict the market. I trade probabilities. And the market structure right now is bullish. So I'm trading only buys for gold. I've already bought over here and I sold over here. And now price, I need to wait for it to come back down. Either retrace over here, or if it breaks above here, I'm going to wait for it to come down over here. Kobina, please, trust me, bro. You're one of many people that come to me and tell me that the market is bearish, etc., etc., etc. And it's okay. I respect everyone's opinion, but I'm telling you based on what the chart is telling me. I'm not inventing things. I'm not using indicators. I'm not playing a guessing game. I'm simply telling you what the chart is showing me. And what the chart is showing me is it is a bullish structure. All right. All right. Are you seeing an inverse head shoulders, bro? Mikiez. Wait, there's a couple of people. Okay, so Kobina and Mikiez. Okay, so Kobina and Mikiez, you're both saying something related. So Mikiez, you're saying inverse head and shoulders. And then Kobina, you're talking about an M pattern. So I'll tell you guys one thing, okay? Market is bullish, I know. 100%. So here's what I'll tell you guys, okay? Like, don't take it personally. I'm just like explaining what I believe, okay? So from my experience in trading, that I've been trading for a very long time now, I've noticed chart patterns like head and shoulders, W, M, cup handle, bearish flag, bullish flag, all of these things, complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. If the market respected these shapes, head and shoulders, and inverse head and shoulders, whatever, then everyone would be a millionaire. It is complete BS, in my personal opinion. Complete BS. You don't want to be depending your trades and your bias based off of that. Never ever do that. What truly is important is candlestick patterns. If you sit and make your analysis based off chart patterns, it is a mistake. But that's just my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I respect everyone's opinion because at the end of the day, look, it's not me versus you and you versus me. We are all traders and traders are my kind of people, and I love each and every one of you. So I respect everyone's strategy. If it works for you, then it works for you. But for me, um, I trade based on market structure. Faisal just waits for the market to open. Let's see how it goes. I wait until New York session. I'm a New York session trader. So for me, I literally wait until New York session opens up and then I trade it. So if I were to trade the German stock market, then I trade it during London session. If I were to trade the New York stock market, then I would trade New York session. What do you think about? Wait, let me read everyone's sets. So the bull WM pattern, I'm seeing inverse. What are your predictions on gold? Market is bullish. Hazrat, I agree. So what setups work, bro? Everyone has their own setups, so I can't tell you what works and what doesn't. But what works for me is I trade algorithmic liquidity levels with market structure and using liquidity as my execution. So these are like my setups. And I trade, guys, every single day I'm live. Every single day I give you guys analysis. Every single day I tell you what price is, where price is, and where it's gonna go. I'm not in Qatar, I'm in Dubai. Um, and I post these levels every single day. Every single day it's in the charts. You'll find it on Telegram, you'll find it in Discord. Every single day I post these charts. So take advantage of it, guys. And if you want the ebook to have an idea on how I trade, join the Telegram and literally write in the chat, say hello. I'd like to have the free ebook. And if you want, we can even get on a call. And yeah, we can get in touch, bro. We can get in touch. I literally, for everyone that joins the Telegram, every single person that joins the Telegram, a lot of people I know that they join, they just spectate, like they just sit and they're lurking or whatever. Do I trade Nasdaq? Yes, I do. I trade Nasdaq is my main trade, and then I also trade gold. So do you mind if we get in touch? Yeah, bro, we can get in touch. Like I said, every time people join the Telegram, every single time people join the Telegram, what I do is I reach out to them. Um, if they join and they say nothing, I don't care about them. But if they join and they say, "Hi, I need the free ebook," that's when I reach out to them and say, "Hello, we can also get on a call if you like." I send the ebook anyway, but I also offer like 5 minutes of my time to get on a call because for you guys, everyone has a trading story. Everyone has a trading struggle. Everyone is stuck with something or dealing with an issue with trading, right? I've been through it for 5 years. And for 4 years, I was only losing money. So I've been through the whole shitstorm and I want to help you guys get out of it as soon as possible. And that is literally what I'm offering to the table. I notice a lot of people are trading Nasdaq and not why not S&P 500 because the Nasdaq has a lot of liquidity just like gold. So, everyone trades gold because it's very liquid. Nasdaq is the equivalent of gold, but for the stock market. However, S&P 500 is like Euro USD. It's the safest bet. What is the Telegram link to get in touch, bro? The link is literally in my bio. Click on the link tree, and then from there, join the Telegram and the Discord. So you have both these options. All right. All right. Let's see. What did you send me on Telegram? For a live discussion. Okay. I'm checking XAUSD daily. No, bro, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a level, bro. And I'll tell you why. Because what you're showing me, let's remove some lines. Because what you're showing me, AS, okay, well, let me block this guy. Bro, all these people coming in giving like join my signal group, link in bio. Um so from the screenshot on Telegram, what is your prediction? Which screenshot? The one that S35 sent? Boy, your link is not opening. Why is that? You're the second person to say this because a lot of people are joining. I'm like looking at the Telegram. I've noticed for every 100 people that join, I would say like 5 people have issues joining. That's weird. Kobina, just send me a DM right now and I'll take care of it. All right, so let's look at S35's chart. So it kind of looks like a boat, like a dhow. All right, so I am not a fan of trendline trading. Okay, I do trendline trading with crypto or oil, but I've never done it on gold. I don't find myself profitable with trendline trading, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of liquidity sweeps and stuff. So, and I also don't have the patience for trendline trading because I'm a scalp trader. Trendline trading, you find opportunities once or twice a month, sometimes even less than that. Um, Sometimes even once every 2, 3 months. So for me, trendline trading, no way. I can only trade like I'm a scalp trader. I'm in and out of the market within 30 minutes. However, based on what I'm looking at, okay, so there's a line over here. Let me chart another chart. Okay, here we go. It's clean over here. So what he did is he drew a line from here to here, right? No, from here to here. Yeah. And then the other one is right here. Now, the reason why I say this is invalid, uh, for those who understand the move made profits, they have to open the link via the browser. What is this guy saying? Blocked. I don't waste no time. If someone joins the chat and starts talking shit, bro, he's instantly blocked. All right. Stay ahead of the future of finance. Oh my god, another one. Uh, which time frame are you on right now? Now I'm on the daily. Okay, so I'm looking at what AS posted, and this is basically essentially what he posted. Okay, so now what do I think of this? I entered long from 29181 on Nasdaq, targeting previous week high. Do you think the price will get there? H7N, I'll reply to you. I'll reply to you right now. Just give me a second because I'm just responding to someone on TikTok. I know it might look like I'm talking to myself on YouTube, but there's actually 100 people on TikTok. Um, so quickly, guys, I can't multitask, so I'm gonna talk about the chart and then I'm gonna read the comments. All right. So AS posted this, and he said that, "What do I think about this?" Now, first of all, I don't do trendline trading. I'm not really a fan of it. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It works, okay, but I'm not a fan of it because it requires a lot of patience, and it's a position trading kind of thing. I'm not a position trader. I am a scalp trader. Secondly, this is respected. So I agree on that. This is looking good. But this level is not. This level has been tampered with. It's been broken into, it's been respected, it's gone up, it's come down, it's respected, it's gone higher, and then it broke through, and now it has multiple taps. See that? It keeps breaking through. So if it keeps breaking through, especially here and here, it's no longer a level that's respected. You just need to remove it completely. You go on a lower time frame, right? Like in this case, I'm on a 4-hour time frame. Uh, that is the only thing that's. I mean, I've already charted the charts for you guys, so this is what the chart looks like. These are all literal, like algorithmic liquidity levels. They're all magnets. So if I were to put the emoji magnet, okay, here, let me turn this a little bit. Yeah, literally, this is what price does in these levels. Okay. There we go. So price comes to these levels. This is what these levels are for. They're algorithmic liquidity levels. These are levels where the algorithm will keep sending price to these levels. And once it gets to these levels, then we are literally making decisions based on what happens when price gets to that level. Either a break, either a pullback, either a retracement, either like there are all these options that of what price can do. Um, so that's just something for you guys to consider. All right. Okay, next comment. The YouTube guy says I entered long on Nasdaq on 29181. Let's see, 29181. Oh damn. There's no way. Oh no, wait, that's 29. All right, I thought I was looking at Dow Jones. Okay, so 29181. 29181. Yeah, it's a good place to enter. But you're holding, bro. That's the thing that you're holding. Overall, it's bullish, so price will get there. Yes, I'm like 70% certain price will get there because let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, take a look at this. It will give you a little bit of comfort. Price is bullish, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, etc. New high, price comes down. It comes into the liquidity zone and it swept liquidity, and now it's continuing the trend of higher highs and higher lows. See that? So I wouldn't be too worried about it. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Can you give us the levels, bro? The levels I give it every single day before New York Open in the Telegram and the Discord. I'm looking for sells on gold. Any recommendations? King Julian, uh, gold is bullish. So don't look for sells. You should only look for buys. Trade with the trend, guys. Trade with the trend. I've literally shared this level. I've shared these levels on the charts today in Telegram and the Discord. For those of you who were paid attention, who showed up, this was the freest money anyone would have ever made. How do you know what are the liquidity levels? This is something I teach in the mentorship, bro. This is something I literally teach in the mentorship. So you just got to join the mentorship and you'll be able to learn from there. Yo. Join the mentorship and you'll be able to learn. Thank you for the hearts. You don't need to send me hearts though, guys. Wallah, I don't need hearts. I just need to tap the screen, like tap the hearts, but you don't actually need to send me gifts or roses or flowers or anything, guys. Honestly, it's cool. I don't need your money. I have money. I just need your support. Well, all I need from you guys is to help me build my dream. And my dream is to build a massive trading community. The one and only, the number one trading community at SCT Club. So you guys come through and, I give you guys free knowledge, free wisdom every single day. I teach you guys how to trade. So take advantage of it. For those of you that don't show up, joke's on you. Because there are people in the chat who are literally profiting every single day from these levels. And if you're not in it, it's okay. There's no gun to your head. I'm not forcing you guys. I'm not asking you to pay me anything. I'm not asking you to pay a single dime to me. Nothing. I don't want your money. All I want is for you guys to show up in my trading community, be interactive, make some friends, have some fun, learn something new. Because all I want is to teach people. It's literally what I strive for. Got any sells for today? No, bro. Market is bullish today. Uh, Thank you for the follow, boys and girls. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Let's change the topic. Let's change the topic. I want you guys. Yesterday, I asked you guys to send me your trading rules. Right? Yesterday, if you guys were here, I asked you guys to send me your trading rules. Now, I want something different. I want you guys to send me your trading bias for gold. What is your trading bias and why? I'm curious. I want to know your trading bias and why. And while you guys are telling me your trading bias, also take the time to join the trading community. The link tree is in the bio. Oh damn, look at it. The time is 0222 and it's Friday, May 22. And the temperature is 22. That's crazy. 222222. That's crazy. AS, everyone can answer except you, bro. Cause khalas, you learned how to trade from me. You already know, bro. You're already making money every single day. Don't ruin it for other people. Give people a damn chance. All right, guys. I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone. I asked you guys a question. Why are you guys lazy? I asked you guys a question, guys. What do you think is the bias for gold and why? What is the bias for gold and why? Bro, wallah, sometimes I don't understand. There's 96 people watching. Okay. There are 96, there are 100 people watching. No one's talking. No one's talking. I'm asking people a question. What is your bias on gold and why do you think that? And I want to know so that we can talk about it. So I can tell you guys a different perspective. Maybe you guys are right and I'll agree with you, or maybe you guys are onto something and I didn't notice it, or maybe you guys are wrong and I'll tell you otherwise. So, you know, what is your prop firm? I use FTMO and Bitunix. I like your moving banner thing. Thank you so much, bro. Mr. Black, I appreciate it. Do you think fair value gaps are important? Bro, fair value gaps is the single most important thing you need to master. You cannot be a trader without understanding fair value gaps, because fair value gaps, what is a fair value gap? What is it? Let's put it in words. FVG equals insti. Rip English. If fair value gap, bro, is institutional footprint. It really is. It really, really, really is. Like literally, a fair value gap is institutional footprint. Without it, no one will be profitable. I see short term bearish, okay, but why? South and overpriced through fear. South, you mean like bearish? I've never heard someone saying price is south. It's interesting. Bearish because it didn't break 4574. Let's see 4574. There's nothing at 4574. Market is not bearish, guys. Market is bullish. The market is completely bullish. And we're going to find out today, since it's Friday, what the market is actually going to be doing. Because at the end of the day, if it breaks above this level, okay, we already know there's a market structure shift. This is a bullish market. This is the beginning of a bullish market. It started here and the retracement has already happened. So now price is going to aim higher. It's literally going to break through all of these levels and continue going higher. It has to. But if it doesn't, because it's Friday, okay, if it breaks below this low, this level over here, 4491, if it breaks below this level, then we are back to a bearish structure. But for now, it is absolutely 150% bullish. Thank you for the good luck. Bearish until it breaks hourly high. I disagree. How is trading a gamble? Honest answer. Trading is a gamble if you're trading based on emotions. So if you're on the charts like this, right? Let's just say you're on the charts right now and you're looking at price going down and you're like, "Oh my god, it's going down, it's going down." So you click sell. Right here, you just click sell. And there's no reason to click sell, but you click sell anyway. That is gambling. That is 100% gambling. Oh my God, price is going down. Okay, sell. And then it goes up. You know, that is gambling. When you use emotions, you're gambling. But if you're not using emotions and you're trading based off of logic, you're not gambling, my boy. Higher highs and higher lows. Anella, you are spot on correct. How could you know the bias is bullish? Satya literally explained it. Go on a higher time frame, price is bearish, lower high over here. See that? This lower high, it gets taken out. Okay. See that? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and lower high, lower low. Price takes it out with displacement. All right. Fair value gap. Price comes in, sweeps the gap, sweeps the point where it broke through, and it continued going higher from there. That is how I know. I don't guess, I don't assume, I just know because of what price gives me. I never guess. This is not a guessing game. All right. This is not a guessing game. You know what? I suck at finance. I hate its finances. I don't like financials and stuff. But I understand the market because I'm following the rules. The market literally is telling you what's happening. You need to react to it. That's it. The more you spend time guessing, like if you literally sit and you're guessing, I think that the price is going to do this. I think that the price is going to do that. When you're sitting and you're thinking that price might do this and price might do that, you are gambling. 100%. 100% gambling. You might as well just go to the casino and play blackjack. You might as well. There are websites, there are apps, there are go eat dinner. Go eat at McDonald's or go to the Sheraton or to Ritz Carlton and eat a fancy dinner instead of blowing your money in the market. Because when you're sitting and you're playing the guessing game, this is why 98% of traders in the world lose money every single day. Trading has nothing to do with your emotions and it has nothing to do with guessing. Nothing. Zero. If you are guessing what the chart is doing, that's what you're going to get every single time. And you know what? Be honest with yourself. Be very honest with yourself. If you actually enter the trade playing a guessing game and you're gambling and you made a lot of money, you made $1,000, $2,000, and you won it once, you won it twice, etc., then what happens? Ask yourself, then what happens? Your psychology is like, oh my God, I'm a profitable trader, whatever. Now, okay, if you are a profitable trader and you're gambling and you're lucky 1 or 2, 3 times, the 4th time you will lose everything. And this happens all the time. It happens every single time without fail. Every single time. So why are you gambling? No more, I want you guys to say today, no more guessing. I won't guess what I think price will do. I will trade based on what price tells me. Your brain should read this sentence. When price does this, I will do that. This is how you are a trader. That's it. When price does this, I will do that. That's it. But if you're going to sit and say, buy or sell, market is going to go up. I have a feeling. My heart, my pink fluffy heart is telling me its feelings, and the feelings are telling me, like my bubbly feelings in my heart is telling me, my emotional mental state of mind is telling me that the market is going to be bullish because today I woke up and I'm having a good day. Or maybe my emotion is telling me it's bearish because I woke up and I'm having a bad day. You know, like, guys, no freaking emotions. Take that shit and throw it out the window. And if you're an emotional trader, then trading isn't for everyone, to be honest. It's not for everyone. So, stick to your rules. Stick to the fucking rules, guys. It's that fucking easy. I'm sure everyone over here, all 100 of you guys, actually have winning strategies. I'm sure you guys all have good strategies. But do you respect it? No. All I see is a lot of you guys are telling me, I feel, I think, it might, you know, these words are not good, guys. You mark your levels and you wait. Price comes to these levels. This is how I got this perfect trade. I marked these levels. I put it on Telegram and Discord, and I put it when price was over here. Price came down. It came and swept liquidity. I entered over here because I saw the rejection wicks. When I saw the rejection wicks, price did this, which is create rejection wicks. So I entered, and then it went to my TP. So I will do that. That's it, and I'm done for the day. It's that simple, guys. Linktree is in the bio. Join the Telegram group. Join the Discord. Learn how to trade. Ask for the ebook. Okay, I literally give you a free ebook on the institutional framework, how institutional traders trade. Okay, obviously, it's not the full detail of how I do it. The full detail is in the mentorship, which is completely for free. However, the ebook is going to give you guys 70%, 80%. Like it's literally giving you hard information to use to your advantage. So just join the Telegram, literally join the group and take advantage of like literally take advantage of it. The link tree is in the bio. Just write in the Telegram, hello, I would like the free ebook, please. And I will reply to you saying, hello, here's the ebook. Let's get on a call if you want. You can literally have a call with me and say, Faisal, this is what I'm struggling with. Because you guys are my people. I don't want you guys to join the group and then I'm just going to keep talking. I don't like that. I like if you guys join the group and because you trusted to be in the group, I will give you my time. I will literally give you my time. I don't want your money. I will give you my time. Because I know 5 minutes on a call with me can literally save you 5 months or 5 years of losing money. I know that for a fact. I know this for a fact. Because I'm going to ask you straight up, what is your problem? What is your strategy? What are you struggling with? And based on the answers, I will tell you, okay, you don't need the mentorship or you do need the mentorship. However, if you do join the mentorship, which is completely free, the only way you get inside it is if you register using my link under the exchange or the broker that I prefer. It's just like a form of gratitude for all the free information and all the free content that I'm sharing with you guys. That's if you want. And if you guys don't want to, that's fine. Just take the ebook and just show up on the lives and be here. Like I literally understand. Okay, you guys want to be supportive and be my people, like I'm giving you guys my time and everything, do that. So it's really up to you. Now I'm gonna read the messages. Hi, Qasim, I see you, Habibi, I see you. Don't worry, bro. I see you, my guy. All right, I'm reading what you guys are saying right now after my little speech. Um, how could you know the bias is bullish, Satya? I've already answered that. It's in supply zone, possibly. Do you trade using predictive model or a reactive one? I trade using a reactive one, bro, because if I predict, I will never win. I'm not a fortune cookie. I literally react to what price does. Please, what time is the live? Still need to learn so much. I go live every single day around this time, sometimes earlier, but it's usually around this time. And you get announcements. Like literally, if you're in the Telegram, you get announcements that I'm live and the Discord. I have trouble making levels, to be honest, bro. Literally join the Telegram, join the join the mentorship, and you'll know how to mark these levels. You're right, no emotions here, bro. Absolutely, you cannot have emotions. You cannot have emotions at all. By the way, I passed the account a week ago. I received 1.4K payout today. What should I do? Buy more accounts. Withdraw. Okay, you got the payout. Take the $400 and go buy your mom a gift. Your father, your sister, your brother, your girlfriend, your wife, your kid, yourself. Spend $400 on whatever the hell you want to do and reinvest $1,000. How do you find the supply zone? It's something that I teach in the mentorship, which you guys need to join because it's literally beneficial for you guys. How do I fight my hands from entering trades, impatience, impulsiveness? Uh, it's a very good question, and I always say the same thing. I always give one answer. And this is what I think. This is what I think. This is the only easy way to avoid over trading. Um, if you overtrade, you're never gonna win. You're never gonna succeed. You're never gonna be profitable. So think of it this way: every time you overtrade, the 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 possibility of you living on an island with your girlfriend or your wife or your friends or your family, living an island life on the weekday, sipping on gin and juice, whatever, having the best life, having no worries about budgeting and bills, whatever, literally having enough money to spend without looking at the bill, whatever. To get to that point, you can't over risk and overtrade. If you over risk and overtrade, you will never get to that point. So whenever you feel like I lost money and I'm about to enter again revenge trade, know for a fact you are one step further away from becoming profitable. That's how I think. Took me 4 years, bro. Took me 4 years until it hit me. I drink karak whether I have money or not. Well, I can't take you seriously. That's so funny. Hey, we got 399 members in the Telegram chat, guys. One more member, then we hit a milestone of 400 people. Let's do this. Let's hit the 400 mark, guys. Join the Telegram. The link tree is in the bio. Link tree is in the bio. Let's have one more person join. Let's have one more person join, guys. Come through. I'm broke and I have only $100. Can I ever be a successful trader by targeting 1 to 2? Bro, 1 to 2 for sure. You can be very profitable. The standard is 1 to 2. Everyone standard is 1 to 2. And if you only have $100, bro, I recommend you trading a demo account until you know, work, do a day job. I know it sucks, but you got to do it if you're broke, and save up for a funded account or trade your own account. But you know, if you ask me about funded accounts, I think funded accounts are a waste of money if you're not disciplined. You might as well put your real money into your real account instead of using funded accounts. Because if you use the funded account, if you use the funded account, you're really gonna screw yourself in the end. If you use the funded account and you don't have discipline, because the way the funded accounts are designed is they're literally designed to make you lose. You gotta understand that. These funded accounts have so many rules and they're designed to make you lose. And even profitable traders sometimes struggle with funded accounts. You guys need to understand, doing a funded account is a very, very difficult thing. It's very, very difficult. So I am more profitable on my personal accounts rather than a funded account. So you're better off using a real account. But if you're really short on money, like if you have $100 or $200 or whatever, work on your discipline in order to get funded. So how did I make enough money to become a full-time trader? I did it through funded accounts. And I used funded accounts to level up my skill. And then once I leveled up my skill with the funded account, I got payouts. And as soon as I got the payouts, I took that money and I dumped it into my real account. No more rules. I trade in my own way. So you gotta remember that. And also, Hawaria Palos, if you want the broker I'm affiliated with, the broker I'm collaborating with, there is a $10 funded evaluation, like evaluation account. You pay $10, you get a $1,000 eval. It's up to you if you want to do it. Literally join the Telegram, join the link tree in my bio, and then from there you can register under my link. Yeah. Guys, if you want to use the broker I use, literally use the link tree in my bio. When you use the link tree in my bio, you'll be able to use the broker that I use. And if you use the broker that I use, you'll also be getting benefits. If you deposit $200, you will get a bonus of $200 into your trading account. If you deposit $1,000, you'll get a bonus of $1,000 into your trading account. The bonus is not withdrawable. However, you can use it as a liquidity boost, and it's only available for people who register under my link, because this is what I got out of the collaboration with Bitfinex for my people. And by the way, I did say in the Telegram today that I have breaking news, really, really big news. Can I get a drum roll? I need a drum roll. You guys got to say it in the chat. Drum roll. I got to get a drum roll, guys, because I do have breaking news. I completely forgot to talk about it. But basically, with my collab with Bitfinex, as you guys know, Bitfinex is a crypto exchange, and not many people are crypto traders, which I understand. So I reached out to Bitfinex and I told them, guys, my people are not happy. My people, they want CFDs, they want a broker. So starting June 1st, it's the first week of June, but realistically, June 1st, they are going to have a CFD broker at Bitfinex. So this will be something really exciting, really, really exciting. But I don't think you guys are gonna get the bonus from like the bonus deposit. I don't think that's a thing. You might. We'll see. I'll have to see with the collab team. But with the crypto exchange, you can do that. But the CFD is coming soon. So for all the people out there who want to trade CFDs, this is really fantastic news for you guys. So join the trading community. The link tree is in the bio. Literally come through. I'm sharing results every single day. I'm sharing liquidity levels every single day. I am not a signal provider, so I'm not going to tell you when to buy or sell, but I'm going to be showing you precisely where price is going to go to and from. And you've got nothing to lose. If you're not happy with the group, you're always welcome to leave it. You want the ebook, you will get the ebook. So take full advantage of that. Pre-Eid Mubarak, bro. Pre-Eid Mubarak to you too. Pre-Eid Mubarak to you. All right, guys. Anyway, it is almost 3 a.m. I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Do you guys have any questions for me before I end the stream? Milestone until oh yeah, we hit 400. Beautiful. We're actually at 699 at the main SCT Club channel, but then the chat channel, which is where we are right now, it's at 400 members. So this is really cool. I see everybody, Olax and Hadi and Olax and Bungen, M, Bobby. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. You're at the right place. You guys are wondering what you're gonna get out of this group. I'll tell you straight up right now. This group is a place where you make friends. This group is a place where anytime you have any trading related questions, you ask it and you will get the answers either from me or the community. And we're not a signal service, so you're not going to be spammed with signals. And I actually take time to talk to my people. Since it's 400 people right now, obviously I have time to respond to everyone. But let's just say it gets to a point where there's 4,000 people, it's going to be hard. So if it comes to that point, then it's probably going to be like a Discord call. I created a Hangout section where people can join and just talk about trading with me, and like everyone joins at the same time. So how are you? Well, welcome. I see. Yeah, so I appreciate everybody who's joining. You get a free ebook. You get to make some friends. You get free liquidity levels. Literally, that's it. You don't need anything else. You don't need signals. You can literally trade for yourself. Bro, I'm grateful and comfortable. Blanket to blood. Praises to Allah. Bob the Builder. Bro, I got a 50K. If I invest, how much I'm gonna get back? You invest for me. Rashid, I don't work for you, Habibi. You can handle your own account. Trading is not something where you invest 50K, how much will I get back? There are days where you're going to make 10K. There are days where you're going to lose 5K. Then learn, Rashid. Learn. I'm one of the only peoples, like I'm literally one of the only people in the world, in the entire world, that, you know, that you actually, that teaches trading for free. There's losing to I'm out, bro. I'll tell you one thing, Rashid, before you leave the stream. I'll tell you one thing. Before you say, "Oh, there's losing to I'm out." Okay, let me tell you one more thing. There's nothing in life. There's not a single business in this life. There's not a single business in this life where it's guaranteed profitability. It doesn't exist. So, for example, if you were to open a cafeteria, okay, cafeteria, chai karak and whatever. you're gonna have competition. You're gonna have to pay salaries. You're gonna have to pay for visas. You're gonna have to pay for insurance. You're gonna have to pay for accommodation for these people. You're gonna have to do all of those things when you start a business. The same thing when you open a clothing company. If you open a clothing company, you have to pay for marketing, you have to pay for manufacturing, you have to pay for logistics, you have to pay for salaries, etc., etc. These are all costs. Every business has a cost. Trading is the only business that the cost is something you control. The profit is something you control. The losses are something you can control. If you're an emotional person, you're going to lose everything, every single thing. But if you're a person with no emotions and you trade with rules, the chances of you losing is very low, very, very low. So if you are out and you think that trading is not for you, bro, um, see ya. I lost 13,000 USD starting out, by the way. Damn, bro. For me, it's 21,000 for more things. I have 4 years experience in crypto. That's pretty cool, bro. For me, I've been trading for 5 years. Guys, thank you for the follows. Lorna, appreciate it. I appreciate you guys very much. 1.5 years. Bro, you're trading 1.5 years and you're still full porting. I don't understand that. How are you trading 1.5 years and you're still going full margin? It looks like gold is stuck, bro. Bro, it's not stuck. It's just, it's Asian. It's not even Asian session. The market is asleep right now. There's no liquidity. Market's asleep. Qasim, don't lie, bro. You still full port. You still full port, bro. You go full margin, bro. Do I read Arabic? No, I don't read Arabic. Okay, sometimes, bro. Bro, trying to lie to me, bro. My puppy, she's literally sleeping on her back with her legs up and everything. She's so cozy. I even gave her my pillow, my favorite pillow. She's got a whole pillow. And I got specific tiles for her to sleep so the floor is nice and cold for her. Alaikum salam. Man, I love you guys, wallah. I love you guys, really. You guys are my people. Let's see what's the news today. Forex Factory. Bro, teach me how to apply Fibonacci. All you gotta do is click on your Fibonacci tool and pick the lowest swing point to the highest swing point or the highest swing point to the lowest swing point. If it's a bearish move, then you pick the highest move to the lowest point. And if it's a bullish move, you pick the lowest point to the highest point. That's it. We don't have news today. Okay, so since there's no news today and it's a Friday, we're gonna have some clean moves. When is the next NFP? It will be, look, NFP is the first Friday of every new month. You're welcome, Lorna. Nasdaqistan be doing dirty. I love that Nasdaqistan. That's crazy. Okay, full port 200 USD. You guys are crazy. All right, guys, I'm about to end the stream. It's been real. It's been fun. There isn't much to show on the charts, so let's like do a quick recap. Okay, just a very quick recap. Um, the dollar, as you guys know, I've talked about this before. Okay, the dollar, as you guys know. Hold on. 1 second. All right, so okay, so the DXY, as I mentioned, it's reached a point of liquidity over here, respected this low with this liquidity zone, and then it had a bullish structure. It reached this level of liquidity and it absorbed it completely, came back down, retested, and it continued going higher. All right. One last question: why gold at NQ and S&P are heavily correlated, or am I dumb? They're not correlated, bro. They're not. It seems like it, but it will very quickly change. By the way, example, if I have 3000 USD, how can I save it or preserve it? Withdraw it and put it in your bank. That's how you preserve it. Or buy assets with it, bro. Actually buy gold bars or silver bars. By the way, you might think that they go up at the same exact time always, but that was never the case ever in the history of trading. When gold goes up, Nasdaq goes down. Always. That's the normal thing. Now they're like tied together by an elastic band. So very, very, very manipulated. Very, very sketchy stuff. Very, very sketchy stuff. Um, all right, so okay. Bitcoin. All right, we've already talked about this. Market structure is bearish on Bitcoin. However, we've had a lower high taken out over here, and since this lower high was taken out, let's get rid of the watermark. It's too bright. Okay. Now that the lower high was taken out over here, it did create displacement, which gets filled once and twice, and now price is literally respected this level. And this level is what I added on the charts, and you could see how it respected. This is literally, I posted this before the market opened up. So it respected this level, and also it went higher and respected this level. So it just shows you that these levels are not random. And then next thing is gold. Gold, I've already shown you my trade. We've had a market structure shift over here. Price went up, respected this high. It came back down, retraced it, filled the imbalances, and now it's literally taking off again. So that is the trade that I've taken today. This is the 1 minute time frame. Look, I saw rejection wicks at this algorithmic liquidity level, and then it smashed TP exactly on the dot to the very top of that wick before it came crashing down. These are not random. This is pinpoint accuracy. Can you tell me about your Telegram group and programs? Are they free? Do they need payments, bro? Telegram is free. The mentorship is free. Everything is free. The ebook is free. Literally, you pay nothing. You pay nothing at all. But what is my benefit, you're wondering? If you want to ask what's my benefit is two things. Number one, I have a dream that I want to build the world's next biggest trading community. And it's obviously a very ambitious thing. But if I am ambitious and I'm literally trying every single day, I don't see why not. Because consistency pays off. And I've been consistently going live every single day. I've been consistently changing people's lives in the trading world for people who have joined my Telegram and the Discord, and people who have joined people who have joined the trading community, etc. This is literally the place for people to learn. It's an academy. SCT is an academy. So everybody should be joining to learn. It's literally the place to learn. So that's what I want. That's the first thing I want. That's my benefit, which is to build the next big trading community. And I don't think people should be paying for mentorship, because trading is literally free knowledge. You don't need me to learn how to trade. I didn't learn from anyone how to trade. It took me 4 years. Yes, it took me a long time. But if you're with me, you will, instead of learning for 4 years, you will learn it in 4 months. Okay? Realistically, you will learn how to read the charts in 1 month, but you'll be profitable within 4 months, because it takes practice and practice every single day. And the second thing is that if you register under my link with the exchange or broker that I'm collaborating with, if you register under my link, obviously the broker, they give me rebates for every person that signs up and funds their account through my link. Obviously, no surprise over there, but at least I'm being transparent about it. You guys don't need to, but if you do, then you'll get access to my mentorship, which is free. You don't pay anything. It's like you guys support me by registering under me. That's how I know you guys trust me and you trust my lead. And then as a thank you, I give you guys the mentorship, which is the full breakdown of my strategies, the full breakdown of my setups, everything. This is literally how straightforward and transparent I am. All right. Which time is good for fab? What's fab? Can you explain that? Like when gold is going up, I already read that. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Why are you sorry? Can you review and analyze MWC, bro? I have no idea what MWC is. Do you want to elaborate on what MWC is? What gold outlook for today? Today, overall, gold is bullish, but you got to understand that today's Friday, so Friday brings in a lot of reversals and manipulations. Keep pushing, sure, bro. Sure, you can do it. I appreciate it, bro. I'm trying. Are you profitable? Yes, bro. You asked me the third time. Yes, I am profitable, bro. Alhamdulillah. That's why I'm literally live every single day at any given time. I'm all day, every day online, bro. I'm never like going to the, you don't see me in traffic. I'm literally in my pajamas every single day. I take care of myself. I fund myself. I literally take trades in front of people and I show it every single time on Telegram. So, you know, I'm not, bro, I'm not selling courses. Where does it say pay? Please show me. This guy doesn't listen. I literally explain in details. That's crazy. Anyway, so that's my analysis on gold, as I mentioned. Bearish, and then market structure shift. Price went up, filled the displacement, and then now we're targeting these highs. I'm very, very certain it's going to go up all the way over here, but probably by next week, because right now we're in Friday. So since we're in Friday, anything is possible. So how old am I? Why? I am 32. All right, so the Dow Jones is bullish, as you can see on the higher time frame. Very clear indication of a bullish structure, extremely clear. And then also Nasdaq, already talked about this as well. You can already see it pushing higher, like I mentioned. So someone was asking me earlier, they took a buy on a Nasdaq earlier. I said keep it. So they're already seeing the pump right now, which is already early. It's not even Asian session, it's pumping. So it's a very clean indication that price is going higher because this is what it does when a market structure is bullish. Uptrend, liquidity sweep, price comes down, does another sweep at the liquidity zone, and it keeps a relative equal low, and price is going to keep going higher with all these displacements that are forming in between. I'm talking about Fibonacci, bro. You can literally use the Fibonacci on any time frame. Literally on any time frame. Since when are you trading? I've been trading for the last 5 years, but for 3 years I was not I was only losing money. The fourth year is when I started making and losing like 50-50, and it was like the aha moment. And the fifth year is where I started making money profitably, consistently. What about XAU USD? Dr. Sanad, I literally talked about gold. I'll say it one more time. We are in a bullish structure. Market structure shift has happened over here with displacement and the sweep with the pullback. Prices going higher, but be very careful. It is also a Friday. So Friday, there's going to be reversals and it's going to be very, very, very like Friday it's not the best day to trade. So you got to be very, very, very careful to trade on a Friday. Question, ask me the question, bro. Thank you for the great job, Zahra. I can't read Arabic. I'm gonna click translate. Praise to be Allah based on an indicator. Bro, selling an indicator, so you are blocked. Targeting 4640. 4640. I wouldn't say 4640. I don't see the 4640, but it's definitely going higher. It's definitely targeting the 4600 part. as a weekly TP. Oh, you're talking about position trading or swing trading. For me, I am a scalp trader, so I literally trade within minutes. Like this, for example, is a long trade. I've been in this trade for 15, 20, or let's just do the hourly candle. I've been in this trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, which is generally very long for me. Are you coming live daily? Yes, I'm live every single day. So you better show up every single day, guys, and join the Telegram. The link tree is in the bio. Come through the Telegram, get involved, learn how to trade, take some free ebook. Once you join the Telegram, you'll get a free ebook. Also, you'll learn how to, take better trades from the algorithmic liquidity levels that I post every single day. It's Friday, that's right. Yeah, it's literally Friday. Um, what I have a buy still open since last Friday at 4651 with 0.3. Do you think we will reach there? You have a buy 4651. Jesus, bro. 46. Why are you holding? Why are you holding 4651, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Why are you holding? Damn, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. What the fuck? That is crazy, bro. 0.3? Bro, use your stop loss. I want to go full-time trading. What is your advice? I'm same age, but not much savings left. Um, I would suggest you master how to read candlestick patterns. So just follow the structure. Candlestick patterns, master market structures, and master liquidity concepts. And above all, the most important thing is if you have a strategy, you got to stick to it. It's the most important thing. You got to master your emotions. You have to master your emotions. Thank you, Cedric, for your message. Appreciate it. Bro must have went minus 7,000. Yeah, I have sells TP. Victor, you got to be careful. You shouldn't be selling on a bullish market. I also am hedging now. Oh my god, I would never hedge. I would never ever hedge. Hedging scares me. All right, guys. So I talked about this. I finished gold, finished Bitcoin, finished Dow Jones. Now we're looking at Nasdaq. I already talked about this as well, and we're already seeing a very nice push on Nasdaq, even though the market's closed. It's already pushing, which is a really nice thing to see. And the S&P 500 doing the exact same thing, and the Japanese market is still choppy. It's very choppy. Um, and yeah, this is it for me. All right. Don't ask me about oil because I'm not an oil trader because oil does not really respect technicals. It's 100% fundamental. Yes, I did post this on Telegram, but people are lazy. They don't read the Telegram. Donald Trump went to China, then markets using full margin during that time. They haven't answered. Do you think the market will reach there at 4650? Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, because like, look, I'll tell you something that nobody really talks about, but nobody knows where price is going. Nobody in this entire world knows where price is going. Okay? Nobody knows. Nobody knows where it will go in 1 minute, in 5 minutes, in 1 hour, etc. However, we make decisions based on where price is, based on what happened to the level where price is, and what happened immediately after. Like, did it react to this level? Did it break through? Did it reject? Is there a break of structure? Is there a sweep, etc., etc.? Price, this is why I put this message over here. Where is it? Where is the message? When price does this, I will do that. That's how you trade. You don't trade based on predictions. You don't trade based on what I think price is going to do this or price is going to do that. We literally trade as professional traders, as full-time traders. We trade once we mark the levels and we say that, okay, I will wait until price gets to these levels. Sometimes price doesn't get to these levels on a whole trading day, so you don't take a trade on that day. You open another trading pair. And then when price gets to those levels, you watch very closely, seeing what happens on those levels. When price gets to those levels, is it rejecting? Is it sweeping? Is there an imbalance? Is there displacement? Is there a market structure shift? Is there continuation? Is there a break of structure? You have to ask all these questions and write it down. I mean, you don't literally need to write it down, but you'll see it with your eyes. Use your fingers to this. Once you have all these confluences, then you make your decision. So for me, I made a decision because of this, literally this setup that I posted today on Telegram before price even got there. I posted it when it was around here. Okay. And I said, this is what's gonna happen. If price comes down over here, I'm buying. And I remember everyone was like, saying that the price is bearish or whatever. And right when it came over here and I saw this rejection wick, I bought immediately. I didn't even think. I just clicked buy. And then from there, price came, it went higher, it came down. I added another buy over here, and price went all the way up to the opposite side of liquidity, which is this liquidity zone, which is in the Telegram and Discord. And then that's it. It's just that simple. What do you think is happening with the gold market? Nothing, bro. The market is reacting to global events. It's literally reacting to what's happening globally. Like all these political affairs, all the natural disasters and stuff, it's literally reacting to that. Okay, good luck, bro. I'm also hedging. You posted this on Telegram yesterday. You're right. I'm just saying go down. Appreciate you acknowledging what I'm saying, Blizzard. What do you think is happening on gold? Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the stream right now. Thank you for being here. Remember, once you're in the Telegram, you'll be able. It's not a signal group, so I'm not gonna be sitting and posting, guys, buy here, sell here. Okay, because if I do this, you will not become better traders. You will not level up. You will not be better people. I promise you. Signals are poison to your mental health. They're not gonna help you. You will never, ever, ever find someone in the trading space who is profitable and they said, I got this Bugatti and these gold chains and ice on my neck and whatever because of the signal group. You'll never find someone profitable because of the signal group. No one says, I retired my mom because I joined the signal group. Nobody does that. People who are profitable in trading world, they're profitable because they trade based off of their own analysis. Okay? You are welcome to share your thoughts in the Telegram or the Discord. You are welcome to share your views, share your opinions, but nobody is going to be sharing signals. It is not a signal group. Anyone sharing signals is kicked out. Anyone selling indicators is kicked out. Because what I'm teaching is pure price action, the way the market should be read. This is what institutional traders do. So join the Telegram. Ask yourself, do I want to learn? Do I want to learn the hard way and become profitable at the end of the road? Or do I want shortcuts and signal groups, whatever? You want shortcut? Just swipe up, go to another group because you're not welcome. You are not welcome in my trading community if you're chasing shortcuts. Trading community is free. It's just for people who show up every fucking day. People who actually want to learn, people who actually are there, that they want to talk and they want to make friends and they want to ask the right questions, even if it's a stupid question. They ask questions anyway and they get answers and they just level up and become better traders. That's it. I don't see anyone in my trading community who's constantly losing. In fact, I see a lot more winners than losers because then I explain things simply. These are the levels. This is what you should do. This is what you shouldn't do. I'm very honest. Everyone who asked in the Telegram questions, I answer them directly. So you join the Telegram, immediately ask for an ebook. I will DM you the ebook for free to understand the institutional framework of my strategies. And also, if you want to join the mentorship, also request for the mentorship. And if you want to get on a call and have a one-on-one call with me, we can do that. It's okay. I can give you guys 5 minutes. And then from there, we can just sit and have a conversation, get to know each other. Tell me your trading struggles. Tell me what your problem is in trading. What's your struggle? What's your strategy, etc. So I could put you guys on the right track by telling you all the mistakes I've done and what the things you should avoid and the things you should be doing to actually level up your trading. So I see all the people who are messaging right now for the ebook. I will get back to you as soon as I end the stream. So once again, thank you very much, guys. It was real. This was nice. It was nice to talk to everybody. Um, and yeah, join the Telegram, ask for the ebook, and and you're more than welcome to join the mentorship. But if you join the mentorship, you're going to have to like there's no option over here. If you want to join the mentorship, you literally are going to have to join using the link tree that I have. You got to register under my link, because once you do that, you're going to be able to join the mentorship. So it's up to you. You don't have to, but this is like, you support me, I support you, pretty much. So that's yes. So thank you guys for showing up. How do I get the ebook, bro? Literally message me in the Telegram. Good buying price from Micron, bro. I don't know what Micron is. I don't trade Micron. I don't know what the other person says. But yeah, just say you definitely won another fan. Habibi, bro. I appreciate it so much. All right, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. Much love. And I'll see you guys the same time tomorrow. I'm probably... Actually, wait. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. We're going to have an earlier stream since it's the weekend. If I end up going out and having a live, I won't go live on stream. I might come on earlier on the weekend. But if I don't have a life and I end up staying home, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. It's been real. I'll see you guys in the Telegram.